project, I'm going to be using black yarn from the brand Impeccable and a size 5mm hook. Okay, to make the breast part, we're going to make a slip knot and then chain 10. If you're totally new to crocheting or just need a refresher, I will link my Crocheting for Beginners video down below. Okay, so after you've created your chain of 10, you're going to continue with a single crochet. And just as a refresher, a single crochet is putting your hook through the chain, wrapping your yarn around the hook, pulling your hook back through the chain, wrapping your yarn around the hook again, and then pulling your hook through the last 2 loops. And then you're going to continue with that stitch until you get to the end of the row. And once you're at the end, it should look something like this. Now, instead of single crocheting back on the row that you just came from, like we normally do in crochet projects, we're actually going to go the opposite way. So you're going to turn what you have so far from a horizontal position into a vertical position, and in that first stitch, you're going to single crochet 3 times into the same stitch. 1, and 2, and a 3 into the same stitch. That's very important because you're creating the point of your bikini top. So after you've created your point, you're just going to single crochet like normal onto the other half of your project. You're going to just single crochet until you get to the bottom. And once you've reached the bottom of that, then you're just going to chain 1, flip your project over, and then single crochet back on the row that you just crocheted on. So you should be working towards the point that you created. And once you've reached that point, you're going to create another 3 single crochets in the 1 stitch right in the middle. And then you're just going to continue with that pattern until it starts looking like a triangle shape. And I know in the beginning it doesn't look like a triangle, it just looks like a weird shape. But as you keep doing it, it's going to look more and more like the bikini top I showed you in the beginning. So this is the motion that you should be crocheting in. And every time you reach the top, you should be single crocheting 3 times into the very same stitch right in the middle. And you just continue with this pattern until the cup is the size that you desire. And when you look closely, you could actually see the pattern of you crocheting up, making 3 points, crocheting down, and then back up, and then crocheting 3 points. And I think this pattern gives the breast part a cool rippled design. So when you've reached the size that you want, you're just going to cut off the excess yarn, and then just put that to the side and create your second one following the exact same steps, except you're not going to cut off the yarn at the end. So once you have both of them, you're going to grab the one that's still attached to the yarn ball, and you're going to create a chain that's going to serve as the cleavage area. So if you want a lot of cleavage space, then create a long chain. If you do not want too much cleavage space, then create a chain of like 7 or so like I did. And then grab your other piece and put your hook through the loop that you left when you cut the yarn. And after you put your hook through, you're going to wrap the yarn that's still attached to the yarn ball. See how I almost messed up there? Around your hook, and then you're going to pull that yarn through both loops. Then you're going to single crochet into the base of your breast part. And voila, they are both attached and secure. Now what we're going to do is continue single crocheting all along the base of the breast area until we get to the end of the row. And it may be a little rocky because there's no distinct stitches for you to go into, but just do your best and put your hook through the nearest so-called stitch that you can see and just create a single crochet. And once you've reached the end of the row, you have created a smooth base for your bikini. And now you're going to create a side strap. So you're just going to chain until you've created a strap long enough to wrap around this part to this part. It was really hard to explain until I had to show you. And then you're just going to go back on it using single crochet. I only did it once, but you could go back on it as many times as you'd like to make it a thicker strap. And once you've gone back on your side strap, you're going to just continue single crocheting all across the bikini again until you reach the other side so you can make the other side strap. And once you've made your second side strap, then go ahead and cut off the yarn. And once you do, be sure to wrap that extra yarn around the hook and pull it through the loop, then secure it tightly. I also like to tuck it in one more time by doing this, and then cutting off the excess. So far your top should look something like this. And what you have to create now are these straps, the very long straps that you're going to attach right here. So this is how I attach the yarn. I stick my hook through where I want the strap to be, and then I pull the yarn through that stitch and create a knot. And just to be sure, I always create a double knot actually, because I am not a fan of flimsy straps. Then from that, I create a slip knot, stick my hook in, and then create a single crochet into the very same stitch I attached the yarn to, and then I create my chain. This strap needs to be very long because it's going to have to wrap around your shoulder and across your back and still have enough to tie in the end. My strap ended up being 110 chains. So after you've created your very long chain, you're going to have to cut off the yarn and then secure it at the end. Then grab the side strap that you made, stick your hook through the area where you want your skinny strap to go through. Then grab on to your skinny strap using your hook and try to pull it through to the other side. It may take more than one try. But once it's finally through, you should be able to easily adjust your skinny strap. Now you have to do the exact same thing for the other side, except attach it to the other side strap so that it makes an X when you wear it. And once you have done that, you are done with this project. You have created a crochet crossover bikini top. I hope you found this video enjoyable and easy to follow. Remember that crocheting takes a lot of hard work and a lot of time. You may have to dedicate hours or even days to this project. And if you can't do it the first time or even the first couple times, don't give up. Crocheting takes lots of practice, but if you stick to it, you can do it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and also click that red subscribe button if you haven't already, so I can see you later. Bye!